Welcome back. After Tamil Nadu government passed orders legalizing Jallikattu, the bull taming festival continues in several parts of the state. But what is disturbing is the number of injuries to people that are being reported from such events. In the latest, 49 people were injured during an event in the Palamedu area of Madurai. According to sources, 850 bulls and 1607 wranglers had participated for the elaborate event, which was being conducted after 2 long years. However, reports of these injuries do not seem to have deterred Jallikattu supporters, as preparations are already in place for another event which will be conducted in Madhurai's Alanganur today. We are going now to Akshaya Nath, who's joining us from Chennai. Akshaya, it seems no lessons being learned, but more importantly is the question of just where is the state government, where is the administration's presence, because that was a critical component in the entire argument in favor of Jallikattu, that it will be a more regulated event where they will ensure that there are no injuries, there are no deaths, and there are no wounds at all to the animals.
Well, Jugal, as far as the administration is concerned, we're seeing that at every event of Jallikattu, they have been doing a proper background check. Every administrative official is going to the location and checking out the precautionary methods that are put in place. But Jugal, the other factor is, even though we are having all these precautionary methods in place, the highest difficulty is that these bulls cannot be tamed. Most of these animals are rushed into a very small arena, and that makes the animal very agitated, that it starts jumping around, and you cannot really control an animal at that location. And even though this has been mentioned earlier also to the Supreme Court, and that was when the ban was brought on the spot, but now we are seeing that after this huge widespread protest that we have had in the Marina Beach in Tamil Nadu, now the people in various localities have insisted they want the sport to go on, and that has caused all these trouble, Jugal. And in fact, you have to note this point, that though most of these places have been well measured and well ensured that they are in the security lines, we've still seen more than 50 people getting injured, and bulls also equally getting injured. But the thing is, most of the people here are saying that it is a bravery sport, is a valor sport, and that it's part of their tradition and culture, and it has to go on. So culture versus the safety is the big question, and which wins is what has happened here.
So Akshaya, if what you're saying is correct, then if tomorrow there is an objection by animal rights organizations, if tomorrow there's an objection by civil society members who say that there are injuries being caused to the human and of course injuries to the animals as well, how do you think the state will defend itself?
Well, Jugal, we've already started hearing those voices. We're seeing that in most of these remote locations where the Jallikattu sport is being conducted, most of the family members of the injured are coming forward, talking about how they don't want this brutal sport to go on, how their family member is critically ill and are admitted into hospitals, and they don't even know when they will be returning home safe. So with these kind of voices being raised, it is a big question, but the administration you've been seeing is in a state of non-movement, and they've already gone into a slack with the kind of situation with Sashikala and OPS, the whole issue that is going on here. So the big question is, the administration has laid back. The civil society, though they might come out in open, will they be able to sustain their voices while a lot of people, a majority of the crowd, insist that the sport has to go on?
All right, Akshaya Nath, thank you for all those details.